was a little overwhelming, but I got used to it.
First day is usually a little bit overwhelming. They get a big stack of books, they get a lot of papers, we go over information, but we're here every day with them, and so that way we're in our office or out in the classroom so they can ask questions and we can help them manage that.
At first it was very overwhelming, but then I just kind of got in the groove of things to help with the older students, and so far I'm still alive and I'm doing well.
The first couple weeks were kind of overwhelming. I felt like there was a lot thrown at us, but after we went through the first probably month, it got a lot easier because you got used to what they expected, what we needed to do, and then we were able to time management. It was very important.
I mean, you don't really know what you're doing. You come in and it's a self-paced program, it's a self-study program, and I mean, you're kind of just on your own. The advisors are there to help you. But they can't really say you need to study this, this, or this. They do help you, but you just got to figure out what works for you and how you're going to study. And a lot of the older kids kind of guided us a little bit and said this is what you should focus on, not so much other things. It helped us out a little bit.
So I knew it was going to be extremely overwhelming, and that's all it's been today. They threw a lot of information at you, and then we're all kind of sitting back like, okay, now what? But it just it's going to go.
Overwhelming a little. There's a lot of bugs.
The first couple of days, I won't lie, seem to be pretty rough when we see a lot of deer in the headlights look. But after that, things settle in, and I tell them that we are there for them. We are invested in them. We want them to succeed, and all they have to do is ask for help and advice, and we will do anything that we can to help them succeed in the program.
Time management, and really you kind of have to buckle down because it takes a lot of time in and out of class. So
time management
is crucial, and
don't procrastinate. That's probably my bad thing, is that because you'll have your contract for the month, and then I tend to I got 3 weeks to do it, I got 2 weeks, okay, let's do it all in 3 days. So time management would be my thing.
Don't slack. Never even get behind, because if you do, you're just gonna fall farther behind each time, and it's better just to stay right on top of everything and study like crazy every day, read a little bit.
My best advice for the first couple weeks of nursing school is organization, and just take it one day at a time. We're not going to give anyone more than they can handle. We're here to help them succeed in the program. So looking at the all the tasks ahead as a whole becomes very overwhelming, but if you break it down and look at it one task at a time, one day at a time, then you'll be able to get through it. That and staying organized. We provide the students with a planner, we provide them with calendars, and if they write it all out and stay on top of their tasks, then they'll be successful.
I do a minimum of 2 hours of studying a day.
Just read through their books, try to find as many resources that you can to help you bring in that information and to help you along with the journey of each test, because a lot of things correlate with other tests, so the more information you have, the better off you are.
The PowerPoints. Some people read the whole chapter. I can't do that. I'll go to sleep. But the PowerPoints, the module guides, flashcards. I am a big flashcard fan, so it really works for me.
I typically make flashcards off the information they give us to highlight during the review for that specific test, and study flashcards like crazy. I'll rewrite over and over using different colors. I mean, it sounds silly, but it actually helps.
I would say 3 hours a day. You need to for sure study every single day. And there are times that you can take like a day where you don't do anything. But I do feel like studying and making time for the program and to study is very important.
And one thing that's really helped me is to pick up a couple friends as a study group, so you're not alone.
You have to have your family's support. You have to have everything lined out from daycare to all your scheduling, and you have to stay on top of it. Because if you fall behind, the thing that's going to suffer is your schoolwork.
Lots of study time, just lots and lots of study time. Even though you're here in the classroom many hours, you'll go home and spend a lot of hours in the evenings. If you have a family after the kids are tucked in, or burning the midnight oil, so we say, but you can't just spend the time in the classroom. You're going to have to spend a lot of time studying while you're at home.
Well, I have 2 kids at home, and I work full time. So I have to make sure that I have a planner. I know exactly where my kids are going to be, and have babysitters lined out. If school's closed, I have a backup there. Sick kids can happen anytime. Gotta have a backup plan.
We always tell them at the beginning of the program, this probably isn't the best time to plan a wedding, to plan a baby, to move, try to have all of that in order before you start, because it is a really intense year. But this program is life-changing for these students, especially in our area here. If they can complete this program and become a nurse, it's life-changing for them and for their families.